What's going on, everyone? Gig Accountant here. My name is Naz. I'm a licensed CPA in the state of New Jersey. I'm also a gig economy worker and a cryptocurrency investor. So in this video, I wanted to share my thoughts regarding Ethereum and whether or not this represents a solid investment opportunity. And my thoughts regarding that is yes, Ethereum is a solid investment. And this is just my personal thoughts and opinions on the matter. But the reason why I feel like Ethereum is a solid investment is that I feel like it just has a lot of opportunity to run up as we are entering the new bull market, as we exit the bear market of 2018 into 2019. I feel like Ethereum right now is still undervalued, under fair market value, and this is as opposed to Bitcoin, which I feel like has reached fair value. Not to say, and that's not to say that Bitcoin is not going to continue to run up. I think it is going to, but based on the fair value models that are available online, you could look up cryptocurrency fair value, and it's based on transaction volume and other variables. Ethereum is currently undervalued, and I feel like Ethereum just has a lot of room to grow, and this has been represented with the embracing through many multinational corporations such as Microsoft, which is on developing their own private on a private Ethereum private chain, and most recently Ernst & Young, which has developed Nightfall on top of the Ethereum blockchain, the Ethereum platform, which will enable private transactions to be executed on the Ethereum platform. And this is huge. For those who are not aware of what Ernst & Young is, Ernst & Young is considered one of the big four. So they're one of the big four accounting and auditing firms that provide services to the majority of Fortune 500 companies. So Ernst & Young has accounting, auditing, advisory, and consulting services, and it provides these services to a large number of Fortune 500 companies. So, as you can probably tell, Ernst & Young embracing and developing on the Ethereum blockchain is huge, because not only are they developing on it, they are going to be going to these companies that they already provide services to, Fortune 500 companies, and advise them to use Ethereum and the Nightfall applications for their own internal business processes. So this will probably lead to, in my mind, it's probably going to lead to further adoption by large companies of Ethereum. And the fact that they chose Ethereum shows that Ethereum is just leading the pack of smart contract platforms compared to other competition such as EOS or whatever else is out there. So for this reason, I feel like Ethereum is just going to continue to receive further adoption as we move forward. But what does this mean about the price of Ethereum? Does this mean that the price of Ethereum will necessarily appreciate? And the answer to that is no, not necessarily. I see some folks talk about supply and demand and the usage of gas that will kind of have a effect on the price. But the problem with that line of thinking is that the price of gas is made in such a way, it's encoded to ensure that the price of gas is not going to increase based on supply constraints. It's made to ensure that the price will always stay within a bound of upper lower bound, and it will, the gas usage, Ethereum's the Ether usage, in order to execute contracts within the blockchain, the actual monetary cost will stay about the same. So the use case of Ether as gas has little effect on the actual price of Ether. So ETH. And ETH or Ether is the name of the currency that is on the Ethereum platform. So, but that said, I feel that just increased adoption of the Ethereum platform will result and lead into increased adoption of ETH and Ether as a means of exchange and a means of storage or storage of value. So, in my mind, it just makes sense that the Ether or Ethereum's price is going to just continue to appreciate as we move forward, as the platform itself is adopted by the industry, by the companies, and just receives retail adoption as well, and it will continue to compete with, and it will continue to lead the pack with being the smart contract platform of choice. Will it flip Bitcoin? Maybe, maybe not. I cannot tell. I can't tell really. But as Bitcoin specializes in being that storage of value and a means of exchange, maybe that will be their thing, and Ethereum will have its own thing, and where it will be just another means of storage of value or another means of transfer of value. Maybe Bitcoin will do it better because it's just specializing in that niche. But as it currently stands, Ethereum does just as good of a job as Bitcoin does at those things, at those value propositions of being that store of value, of being that means of exchange, medium of exchange. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I feel like Ethereum's price is probably going to continue to appreciate, and it would have been better to really buy in back when you could have, back in the December January timeframe when the price dropped below $100. But we're still at a good point in my mind to buy into Ethereum. There is still a lot of room for it to appreciate in price. And even I did buy at that level, but I didn't buy as much as I would have liked to, because I had been buying all the way down from the top of the $1,400 top. So yeah, I didn't make the best buys myself, but I feel I have reached my break-even point and past the break-even point at this point, and in the green. Fortunately, it was a hard year and a half. So, but yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I have affiliate links for Coinbase.com below if you want to sign up. You could purchase Ethereum and Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on that website through that platform. So look in the description below. Alright, that's all I got to say. So thank you for watching and have a great day.